Hello and welcome! Guess what? This is our Gold Nanostar update. Part 3. Here is 500 milliliters of Gold Nanostars. Took me all weekend to make, believe it or not. It is a slow process for sure. Now I've tweaked the settings actually to get the speed up faster with making this stuff. And so where I'm looking at right now, the settings that work the best for making Gold Nanostars with the laser is 750 millimeters per minute, 40% laser power, which is about 8 watts of power, and using my slide trick, put the microscope slide on top, and using the pulse pattern, which changes the constant laser from the engraver into a pulse laser. And that's an interesting thing because the pulsing of the laser seems to work much better at creating nanoparticles in general. The laboratories have confirmed this that are using high power pulse lasers. But what they also are finding is that they don't need the high power pulse lasers, they just need the pulse. When the laser first turns on, a 5 or a 10 watt laser will pulse to 100 watts of power for a millisecond. And that's all you need to create massive amounts of nanoparticles. The more we can get our laser engraver to go off and on, it emulates a pulse laser. It ain't going to be as fast as a real pulse laser, but it's still going to do the trick. And that is confirmed with all of my tests on the various metals over the last few months. And so the pulse effect does increase nanoparticle production. That doesn't mean the constant pattern doesn't create nanoparticles. It does. It just does so more slowly. It's that brief, hot spark in the beginning that just explodes the nanoparticles out into the solution. So that has helped with the nanostar production. But it still takes a really long time to make nanostars. And what I need to do now is send this thing out to the testers. I test everything. And my personal results from taking the nanostars is like, wow, I can't believe the mental boost that it's given me, to be perfectly honest. It's just absolutely amazing. I hope other people can feel this as well. The other thing is dosage. I've been taking a teaspoon of this a day, and if that's the general dosage of this thing, 16 ounces is not going to last very long. You might get a month or two out of 16 ounces of this stuff. And at the current amount of time it takes to make Gold Nanostars, I'd have to sell this. How does that phrase go? If you have to ask how much it costs, you can't afford it. So I'm hoping when the testers get a hold of it that I want to start them off with small doses, even like eyedropper amounts, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 eyedroppers a day, which is probably maybe about 1 or 2 milliliters, and see if they can get these incredible results. And if not, then they'll have to increase the amount that they're taking and to get feedback to me on how much it is. And if it does wind up being a teaspoon or more a day in order to get these incredible results, then I have to figure out a way to produce them more economically, at least if I ever want to sell them on in the NanoStar. That's the challenge I face with the NanoStars. That's what's going on this week, and I will talk to all of you later. Have a great day.